It was a Boy Scout canoe trip into the Minnesota-Canadian boundary waters in the summer of 1965 when a gangly group of DeSmet scouts discovered the sun again after 2 days of chilling and soaking rain. Taking our noon break from canoeing all day, we found a solar-exposed, very large, warm, and welcoming rock on an island and stretched out on its warm surface. We took off our shirts and dried our soaked socks while reveling in the renewing rays of the sun. At that moment, I could feel the wonderful power and force of Old Soul beaming into me. I remember thinking how the sun's radiation was the visible energy source for life on this earth, and I wanted more of it. It must be a natural instinct to want exposure to the rays of the sun. Think how people seem to gravitate to the beach for sunbathing and how sad some get in the days of winter solstice when there's not enough of it. Recently, we've become more aware of the importance of enough vitamin D, which our bodies manufacture when rays of the sun come in contact with our skin. We can also get this important vitamin from the oil of deep-sea fish, such as cod, who live in the very dark, deep waters, gathering their vitamin D by eating falling phytoplankton, who mostly live on the sun-soaked surface of the water. The fish store their plankton-sourced vitamin D in their livers, and it's that cod liver oil source of vitamin D that supplemented children for many years. Now we can take fish oil capsules or flaxseed oil, another source of vitamin D, and vitamin D3 supplements, which all work to do almost the same thing as laying out on a warm rock in the boundary waters. Still, we know that just about 50% of people don't get enough vitamin D. The flip side of all this sun and vitamin D talk is that one can get too much of both. One should not take more than 5,000 international units of vitamin D per day unless advised by your doctor, and one should avoid too much sun. We know that excessive sun or tanning booth exposure causes premature skin aging with wrinkles, sagging, brown spots, rough skin, not to mention skin cancers. You hear and read everywhere the following good words of advice: use sunscreen, wear protective clothing, and avoid tanning booths. But after 2 days of a soaking cold rain, it should be okay to lay out on a warm rock for some time.